Welcome to Dog Star Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the collective, and this is for the full moon in Libra, which is happening on the 12th to 13th of April, depending whereabouts in the world you are. I've recently had feedback that I should show my face on camera, so I hope you can see the cards better as well. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the full moon is in Libra, okay? It's clashing with Mars and Pluto. So you need to tread carefully in your relationships, whether personal or professional, especially if they're already a bit shaky. Just looking at my notes here. Oh, and be careful not to get caught up in other people's dramas, okay? And I'm going to follow the format I've used last couple of times, I think, where I look at where the moon is, which house the moon's in for your zodiac sign, and I'll tell you what it says in the Moonology book. That's by Yasmin Boland. I will put a thing in the where it says more. I'll put a link or an acknowledgement in there, and then I'll pull some cards for each of the signs. I'm going to start with the fire signs. So let's start with Aries. Okay, so I've got your little what's it there? So let's see where the moon is first of all. So Aries, it's in your 7th house, which is, I think, about relationships. 7th house. Okay, when the moon's in your 7th house, it might be time for you to step aside and invest some emotional energy into either your other half or people in general. Me is fine at the right time, but right now it should all be about someone else. At the very least, there needs to be balance. The full moon can also bring closure, so if you're in a friendship or relationship that's ending now, you can proceed knowing that you're finishing up things at exactly the right time, celestially speaking. So let's have some cards for you, Aries. So I'm going to look at what you need to leave behind, what you need to take forward, and anything else that Spirit wants you to know. Okay, I'm using the Gilded Tarot, by the way. So, right, what do you need to leave behind? 6 of Cups. Nostalgia. Might be childhood dreams. It might be, you know, sort of someone coming back from the past. If this is a relationship, this is in what you need to let go of. Yeah, if there's somebody coming back from your past for another go at a relationship, might not be the wisest thing at the moment to get involved in that. So what do you need to take forward, or what do you need more of? Oh, the 4 of Wands. Okay. That could be, for some of you, could be a marriage, celebration. It's a celebration of some sort, or can also be a portal to something new, a new way of thinking, a new relationship. But yeah, it could be a marriage or an engagement. So for some of you, Aries. And then what else does Spirit want you to know? Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, and think logically about what you're doing, okay? Be like the Knight of Swords. He's a very sort of, he's got clarity, clear thinking, purposeful. Yeah, so it's not all fluffy and watery and dreamy. This is about being logical, being sensible, but also being decisive, especially about if you're leaving something behind, okay? This I don't get a walking away card here, but I do feel that this is, if this is to do with relationships, it could definitely be about somebody coming back from your past, and you need to think very carefully about whether you're going to walk away from that, or whether you're going to stick with it, or whether in fact it's going to end up you know, that something beautiful is going to come out of it. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. I hope this helps. And next up we've got Leo. Let's have a look what house Leo's in. The moon's in, I mean, for Leo, your third house. Okay. So the third house, the full moon is reminding you that there's a lot of work to be done close to home. Things need to be taken care of, and there are items on your to-do list that need to be ticked. It's also a celestial reminder that you seriously need to express yourself. If you haven't been honest about how you feel, now is the time to start to say your piece, whether you're talking, Facebooking, emailing, tweeting, or whatever. Don't call it tweeting, or do we still call it tweeting? Xing, or whatever. Drama with siblings is highlighted and can be sorted now. Now remember what I said about be careful. If a relationship's a bit shaky, you need to be careful with your personal relationships. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Leo. So just be careful about how you communicate. And let's pull some cards for you now. We look at what you need to leave behind. What you need to take forward, and anything else that Spirit needs you to know. Right. Justice. Okay. I'm going to look at the other cards. Justice. Why would you leave justice behind? I think if something's been unjust, or, you know, I think if someone's been acting towards you in a way that's not fair, okay, leave that behind, okay? And if you've not been entirely fair with somebody else as well, I think it's time to leave that behind and achieve this kind of balance that justice needs, and seek a compromise if you need to. What do you need to take forward? Queen of Cups, yeah. It's emotional stability, okay? Might be worth sacrificing your need to be right, or you might need to compromise a little bit to get this kind of stability, emotional stability with somebody in a relationship. And what else does Spirit want you to know? 10 of Wands, yeah. Time to put down a burden. And this is, and look at that, there's a full moon on this card as well. So, you know, if you have been carrying a burden, if you've been involved in arguments and yeah, sort of squabbles with anybody, whether it's in a relationship, a family, work, whatever, let go of it. Just let it go. Achieve some balance, okay? And embrace this Queen of Cups. Lovely stability, emotional stability. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope this helps. Next up, we've got Sagittarius. Before I do the cards, let's have a look what the Moonology Diary says. And Sagittarius, where are you? Okay, the moon's in your 11th house. Okay, of course, it's as tempting for you as it is for everyone else to focus on yourself and your own pleasures. Why shouldn't you express yourself? Of course you should. Life is for living and having fun. However, this month's full moon is reminding that you need to find a balance between indulging yourself and remembering that the people in your life also need some attention from you. Doing something for someone else will get you extra karmic brownie points. Okay, there you go. Let's have some cards. Okay. What do you need to leave behind? What do you need to take forward? And anything else that Spirit wants you to know. Leaving behind the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, tough one. That's a nice card to get, but if you've got to leave it behind, I think this is like financial stability. So perhaps this is talking about focusing on material stuff too much. Okay, I think that's what this is saying. Leave that behind. Okay, don't put all your focus on material gain, material wealth. Okay, there's also I'm getting a feeling about, you know, looking at more spiritual and emotional things than this focusing solely on money. Okay, or material, you know, yeah, material wealth. What do you need to take forward? A Chariot. Okay. This is about taking control of a situation, okay? Making things go in the direction that you want them to go in, you know, and she's doing this by willpower. There are no reins or anything, no harnesses attached to these sphinxes, okay? She's driving them the way she wants to drive them, purely through her own intuition, her own willpower. Okay, so yeah, that's what you need to take forward. And what else does Spirit want you to know? Ten of Cups. Oh, look at that. Okay, happy endings. That's a really nice card of you know, you've got this Ten of Pentacles here. I think if you take your focus away from material stuff and more on emotional stuff, you're going to get there. You just got to steer it in the right direction, okay? So, yeah, really nice. You know, everything in the garden's lovely there. You know, she's got the, is it a cat? Yeah, the cat, the cups, the emotion. Just a real lovely, nice, steady emotional time. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps. Okay, so that's the fire signs, and please give me a like, share and subscribe. And I've been using the Moonology Diary by Yasmin Boland. Okay, so I hope there's been something there for you, and as always, I look forward to your comments. It's really lovely to interact with you. So yeah, I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.